Hey everybody, welcome back to another Aurora Legend top 5 video. Today's character is going to be Ophelia, the Dragon Maid. And yeah, we're going to get right into the video, but first I'm just going to explain two quick things. Number one is that it's April Fool's, and so as such we have a new pet. We have Salty Fish May, who is going to take care of all of our items and complain the entire time by flopping on the ground. And the other thing is that I'm sorry for not uploading the past couple days. I've had a couple issues with jaw soreness, so it's been kind of hard to talk, but I think I'm alright now, so we're going to get right back into the top 5 schedule. I have about 6 videos that are ready that will probably come out over the next 2 weeks, and yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, coming in at number 1 for Ophelia's top 5 is that she is the login reward for the April calendar. So you can get 10 Ophelia shards on day 7, day 15, and day 22 of April. And so this means that you should be able to get Ophelia, if you have her, to 3 stars or even 4 stars for this month. So the only way that you can currently get Ophelia right now is by summoning or by buying 5 of her shards in the Ophelias store. So you get 30 shards from the calendar plus the mystery shards. As long as you have around roughly 60 shards outside of this calendar, then you should be able to get her up to 4 star, and you should be able to get her up to 3 star definitely this month by mixing in the Ophelias shard spot as well as these shards from the calendar. So yeah, make sure you log in every day, at least for 22 days this month if you have Ophelia, because it's going to be really important to get her up to 3 star and 4 star because it's really hard to get her shards. Alright guys, for number 2 we're going to talk about Ophelia's team setup. And so Ophelia, she doesn't have a lot of characters that really work well with her, but for the ones that do, they make pretty powerful teams in the sense that from a 1 to 5, I'd probably give them like a 3.5, maybe a 4. But Ophelia definitely does have a couple units that work really well together with her. So the one main unit that you must have if you're going to use Ophelia in your team is Lycoris. And the reason why is because Lycoris and Ophelia are partners, and they also have a skill combo together. So Lycoris and Ophelia's skill combo, what it does is that it does a lot of damage to a single enemy, and it also inflicts injury on them so that they take even more damage after the skill combo. Another thing too is that they are partners, and the reason why they are partners is because Ophelia does more damage to injured enemies, and Lycoris inflicts the status effect injury. So there are 2 main units that you can use for these guys, and so number 1 is for a full damage team. I recommend it for early and mid-game team setups, and those are that is Neopharm. So Neopharm, he is a unit that can do damage to all enemies, and he also removes all enemy buffs. So this could be a unit that could be really helpful against Miho Victoria teams, which are pretty much the strongest team in the game right now. So Neopharm, what he does is that he is Lycoris' partner, so his Void Spears mixed in with Lycoris injury does a lot of after effect damage, and with Ophelia tanking, you can do a lot of damage with this team real quick. Now, some people have recommended Pandora with Lycoris and Ophelia. However, based on my experience, Neopharm just does a little bit more damage than Pandora does because Pandora takes a while to charge. So Pandora is more of a mid-late game unit, while Neopharm is more of an early mid-game unit in the sense that he doesn't have to charge any of his powerful attacks, and also he has more attacks that attack more than one enemy than Pandora does. Now, if you want to have Lycoris and Ophelia both set up as offensive, you're going to need a tank, and the best tank for these two is none other than Siegfried. So Siegfried, even though he has a green by his name, so indicating that he's a mid-game character, he's more of a early game battle character, and the reason why is because he takes more damage the more normal attacks that hit him. So basically, he's going to be tanking a lot more damage in the beginning of matches than he is in the middle and late game part of the matches. So you can set up Siegfried as a heavy tank and have Lycoris and Ophelia be all offense, and they'll do a lot of damage to the enemy teams. Now, if you want a healer with this team, then you can either put in Miho or Sandra to swap out Siegfried, or you can swap out Lycoris with Miho or Sandra and have Siegfried tank. But personally, I don't think that you can have a tank and a healer with Ophelia in the same team, just because it won't be strong enough and you won't do enough damage to the enemy and win matches. So Ophelia and Lycoris I use as my team 1, so I'm pretty well experienced with them, and I really haven't had a lot of issues with people that are the same power of me. The only team that I've really struggled against are the Miho Victoria teams, but I have also beat them sometimes because of RNG in a equally balanced match. So Ophelia and Lycoris, they definitely do a lot of damage, and yeah, if you want to use Neofarm or Siegfried, then I recommend you do so. Alright guys, for number 3, we're going to talk a little bit about Ophelia's lore, and to start off, we're going to talk about Ophelia's lance, which is also her pen that she uses to write things on her clipboard. So Ophelia's lance is called Adabar, and it is a lance imbued with the power of a majestic dragon that is so powerful no other character in the game can wield Ophelia's lance. So Ophelia's lance is described to be an extremely heavy object that just seems unable for anyone to use, but Ophelia picks it up and she uses it with great speed and dexterity, indicating that Ophelia has a lot of hidden power and unmeasurable strength. And so one thing about Ophelia is that when you ask her about her lance, she says that she actually prefers it as a pen because it's unbreakable and it never runs out of ink. So I think what this is about is that it shows a little bit of Ophelia's character in the sense that she doesn't really like fighting as much as she likes doing her duties as a maid of the Adventurers Guild, but when she's challenged, she's not afraid to go into action. And so Ophelia, because her lance is unbreakable, I would assume that this means that she has so much power inside herself that it's pretty much like she's probably one of the most powerful people in the entire region. And so we've talked about how Ophelia has a lot of draconic power, and we're going to get more into it in the next point. Alright guys, one of my favorite points about Ophelia is number 4, and number 4 is a story about Ophelia's interactions with the Adventurers Guild. So Ophelia is a pretty cool character because of how many secrets she has. We know that she leads a bunch of secretive maids across the region who report into the Adventurers Guild, and we also know that she has a lance of unmeasurable power that nobody else can pick up, but she can, and she wields it magnificently. So another cool kind of secretive fact about Ophelia is that she wears glasses even though she has 20/20 vision. And in fact, I think she's one of the few characters in this game that actually wear glasses, which is also pretty cool. But anyways, one day, a day was carved out of history in the Aurora Legend storyline because somebody took off Ophelia's glasses. And this somebody is known as Brunhild. Now, Brunhild is an event character. She has been seen on the Facebook page as well as some of these side event banners. And yeah, she's one of the strongest people in this game in the sense that she is known as the Queen of the Arena. Now, in reality, she's like a mid-tier character, but the point is that in relation to the lore, she curiously took off Ophelia's glasses to see what would happen, and this causes a disaster in the Aurora Legend storyline. So basically, here's my theory as to why they took this day out of Aurora Legend history, and the reason why is because Ophelia's glasses are a seal to keep her powers safe. Now, one thing what I mean by this is that if you look at Ophelia's skin, you can clearly see that Ophelia has dragon-like features in the sense that she has a tail, she has horns, and what this could mean is that she's either A, she's part dragon, or B, she has the soul inside her of a dragon, which makes her become like a dragon-human hybrid. And so when you take off Ophelia's glasses, her true power is unleashed, and she probably goes on a rampage which destroys a couple towns or 5, maybe even a continent. I'm not really sure, but the point is you never want to take off Ophelia's glasses, because if you do, you will pay dearly. I mean, if you think that the Maelstrom Guild event boss is hard, wait till you take off Ophelia's glasses, because you haven't seen nothing yet. And so let this be a lesson to you all. Please do not take off people's glasses, or we will all go on a rampage and we will spam rage jellies. But yeah, so let's head into point number 5, where I tell you the best way to farm Ophelia. Alright guys, for point number 5, we're going to talk about how to properly farm Ophelia so that you can get her to 4 stars easily. So the best way to farm up Ophelia is by 1, doing Alicia every day, and 2, getting lucky and summoning her, or using mystery shards to quickly awaken her. So in order to get Ophelia, you have to get 50 Elysian emblems in Alicia in which you can obtain 5 of her shards with. Now, you probably won't get 50 Elysian emblems every run for Alicia, but you should get enough Elysian emblems so that you can buy her shards roughly 3, maybe even 5 times a week. Now, let's say you buy her shards 4 times a week, that would be 20 shards per week. Now, if you do the math, 20 times 3 is 60, and 60 shards is what you need to 3-star her. So, without using any mystery shards or anything, it will probably take you about 3 weeks to get Ophelia from 2-star to 3-star. And then, without using any mystery shards or anything, it would probably take you roughly 6 weeks, maybe 7, maybe even 5, to get her from 3-star to 4-star. Now, another thing too is that if you summon Ophelia, that's an easy 40 shards. And 40 shards might be, 2 or 3 weeks of Alicia grinding that you don't have to do. And you can also obtain Ophelia shards as like a small thing, so like when you just get shards only, which means that it might cut off 3, maybe even 5 shards off from what you actually need. And so, as you know, 5 shards is 50 emblem coins that you don't have to spend, meaning you'll be able to farm up Ophelia even faster. So yeah, when you're farming up Ophelia, make sure you run Alicia every day, because if you keep on running Alicia every day and you by some chance you were able to summon her twice, you'll easily be able to get to Ophelia to 4-star, probably within 5 weeks. And then if you're unable to summon Ophelia a second time, then it'll probably take you roughly 2 months to get her to 4-star. But yeah, make sure you keep on doing Alicia every day, and we're going to head into the conclusion of this video. Alright guys, just to close out of this video, I'd like to give a shout out to Ophelia's voice actor, who is Asami Amai. And so she is a voice actor who is well known for playing Karisu in Steins Gate, and she also is an avid collector of Slowpoke Pokemon cards. So Ophelia's favorite Pokemon is Slowpoke confirmed, and yeah, I just thought that would be a funny way to end this video. And so April Fools everybody, they added May, the floppy fish, into the game, so you can get her as a pet. All you gotta do is that you click on the pet on the left side of the screen, and then you can switch between the questing bunny and May. And then if you're wondering how to get May, all you gotta do is win 50 battles in the arena, which is pretty easy to do. Just keep on using your tickets as you get them, and yeah, it's very easy to get her, and she's a cool character. She also attacks people with the pan, so I just thought that'd be a cool way to end the video. But so once again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoy these top 5s, please leave a like or subscribe. I really appreciate all the people that have subscribed. I'm slowly gaining upwards. One day, my goal, at least is 1,000 subs. That's pretty much my goal. But thank you all for watching. More top 5s are on the way. I have Katie, I have Lancelot, and I got a couple others that are coming real soon, including Gloaming and Tesla. And yeah, I also plan on adding some more games to the channel coming soon for mobile. And I might add some PC games too. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I made a video through some hard chopping. Hard chop's been it's been pretty hard to talk these past couple days, but I'm working through it. And hope you all have a great day today. Goodbye.